Welcome back to this episode of Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down in Miami, Florida. I am your host, Broncos Guru, with our boy Wavy Boats down at the inlet handling the sticks and the camera. Let's get this episode started. Our first boater is going to show us what it's like when you step in the ring with the heavyweight champ. The thing is typically I would tell you the heavyweight champ is Haulover. I'm not quite sure that's the case in this situation. I do believe this is the third episode in a row we've seen this boat come through Haulover. They must have been doing some testing, but every single time he comes through here, he absolutely slays Haulover. We gotta find this guy a name. We've got the red top legend, the yellow top legend, the no top legend. Light up the comment section below. What should this guy's name be? Because he is definitely a Haulover legend as well. These guys never care what the conditions look like. They come in wide open throttle all the time, every single time. Of course, this round right here easily is going to the boats. Unlike our first contestant, our second contestant to battle Haulover shows us what it's like when you're not quite ready to be in the ring with the heavyweight champ. As seen here, these guys are coming through Haulover just a little bit too slowly. And the only thing that can compound that, make it even worse, is when you come through Haulover too slowly and you put all this weight in the bow, which they've done by moving everybody to the front, you're going to get a situation like this. If you're going to have people in the front of the boat, you're going to have to get that nose up and give it a little bit of power. I don't typically recommend having people in the front of the boat when you go through Haulover Inlet, but if you are, definitely don't do it the way these guys are doing it. And also always would recommend, if you're going to put somebody up in the front, just for the hell of it, I don't care if it's a 5-year-old, a 12-year-old, or your 40-year-old buddy up there pounding him out with the best of them just because he wants to feel that tail kicking Haulover gives, put a life jacket on him. Needless to say, this round's going to Haulover. Our first boater that we saw in this episode was one of my favorites, and that's that no F's given kind of guy who's going to power his way through Haulover no matter what. This crew's the same, except they're just out there to have a good time and party. Come on, buddy, put your shirt down. We try and keep things PG-13 here. This party crew's definitely out there to have a good time, and right now they're having a good time with Haulover Inlet. Haulover's a little bit rough today, but my man kept the power up, kept the nose of the boat up, and kept this thing on plane and let the boat push through the waves. Even though these guys were out there to party and have a good time, they wound up beating Haulover in the act as well. As a boater, I'm not sure how this always happens, but it always does. The second somebody diverts your attention, says, hey, talk to me, look at this, do that, you always wind up losing to Mother Nature in a boat because she's going to pounce back when you're not even paying attention, and you're going to take a wave over the bow, kind of like these guys just did. These guys have plenty of boat to do battle with Haulover Inlet, and Haulover really just caught them off guard. But that one sucker punch from Haulover was enough for these guys to go ahead and decide to call it a day. They're going to go ahead and head back to the sandbar, maybe have some wine and cheese and finish that conversation without getting smacked in the face anymore. And this round's definitely going to go to Haulover Inlet. That's going to take us into our fifth and final round, tied at 2 apiece. And this boater right here is going to show us that sometimes if you've got a smaller boat, you have to pick your days. If you've got a boat under 30 foot, you probably need to pick the days that you want to go do battle with Haulover. Today is not one of those days, especially for this 24-foot jet boat. This crew thought they were probably going to have a good time, but Haulover's not going to let that happen. Haulover's been rolling pretty hard today, and these guys are about to take a tail whipping from the inlet. As we see them coming out, you can tell already, here we've got water in the bow of the boat, and it's not going to last long. These guys are going to decide fairly quickly that they need to turn this around as they are not ready for this. There's no shame in turning around when you're outmatched, but this round right here is definitely going to Haulover Inlet, and that's going to give Haulover Inlet the win this week. Guys, be sure to comment below and let us know what we want to name that first boater we saw. And I also got to thank all of you who voted in the last episode to pick our winner, and the winner was the boats hands down. And as usual, we'll go ahead and feature some of those people who voted in the last episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, be sure to check out our other 2 channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this epic footage of Haulover Inlet, and my channel, Broncos Guru, where we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button.